Hey guys, in this video we're going to be talking about blame and why it doesn't really actually exist. And this might sound kind of weird at first because if somebody, let's say, punched you in the face, well, obviously you would think, okay, well, like obviously that's that person's fault. They're the one who punched me, they're the one who did harm to me, like they're the one to blame for that. And yes, like there is a level of truth to that, right? Like obviously that was the person who did it. I'm not trying to pretend like it was somebody else or anything like that. And that person should be accountable for what they did and whatnot. But what I'm trying to get at here is once we start looking at these things at a deeper level, we start to realize that there is no such thing as a localized point of blame, whether it be a particular person's fault or a particular group of people's fault. And that is because there's just so many interconnected factors and so many things that contributed to why the person did what they did. And we need to start going beyond just blaming a person and actually start looking at the underlying factors and understanding why the person did what they did. And I think this is super important, and this is a kind of mindset I want to kind of instill into you guys, and something I want to keep talking about because I think it's super important. It feels like a lot of the times we get too caught on just blaming a particular person and saying they suck and that they're dumb. And although I can understand why people do that and why they feel that way, we also need to understand that there are better ways of dealing with this that can actually help us, come to a solution instead of just, simply blaming or putting the other person down, right? So that's basically the video, right? So next time you catch yourself blaming somebody or something, try to understand what factors might be contributing to it. Don't get so hung up on, the person itself and how what they did was so wrong. Let's try to understand what were the different factors that caused that person to act the way they do. Because seeing it from that perception is going to be way more useful, not only for solving these issues, but for our own psychological growth, because we won't be so focused on, the person and how they did us wrong. We'll actually be in a mindset where we are actually trying to understand this better instead of just simply trying to blame people, which in my opinion doesn't really get us anywhere. Alright guys, so that's the video for the day. Hope you guys found this useful. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.